Wyatt drinks a gallon of effervescent life each day. 6 foot infinity, 100 imperfection pounds. He misses nothing, neither the minutiae of his goals, nor the memories of past loves. He misses nothing. He is everything. He lives in a never-ending crescendo of utter consonance. Riding upon the fulcrum of jubilance, his circles are expansive and amoebic. His diction, shrewd and subtle. His perspicacity is astonishing, yet comes as no surprise. He works for neither compensation nor fulfillment. However, he is exceptionally well off. His weaknesses are the gold that backs the currency of his profound authenticity, never wandering nor wandering in the playground of life. He is an architect of the landscape of human experience. Everything he wants, he manifests. Everything he needs, he already has. Welcome to the Why Guys Show.
All right, everybody, could you hear the intro from Carl? Maybe. I'm just going to start playing. I'm going to play Astrovan for you guys because I'm ready to hear some music myself. Hopefully it's working. Carl's voice is comforting. Great, it worked. All right. Angels smoking cigarettes on rooftops in fishnets in the morning while the moon is glowing. And here comes Jesus in an Astro van rolling down the strip again. He's stoned while Jared plays. And life ain't ever what it seems. These dreams are more than paper things. It's alright, mama, you're afraid I'll be poor along the way. But I don't wanna see those tears again. You know Jesus drives an Astro van. Yes, he does. Ahoo. In my heart there's a Holy Ghost driving on the floor from an overdose. You know the best ones never come down. So if I love from the tip of my toes, reaching out for the great unknown, every addict has illusion. And life ain't ever what it seems. These dreams are more than paper things. It's alright, mama, you're afraid I'll be poor along the way. But I don't wanna see those tears again. You know Jesus drives an Astro van. Yes, he does. Ahoo. Those angels on the roof, I know I've made it. When my doobie smoking Jesus puts my name up on his guest list, says, son, you're famous in heaven. Baby, you're famous in heaven. And maybe there is no heaven. And maybe we're all alone together now. But I don't want to see those tears again. You know Jesus drives an Astro van. Yes, he does. And I don't want to see those tears again. You know Jesus drives an Astrovan. Guys, I think it's working, right? Can I get some feedback here? I can see you guys on the Zoom meeting. That's actually really awesome. I mean, I'm watching Abby eat and Hayden eat their dinner. That's pretty fun. And I've been staring at Forrest's face this whole time, his eyes just wide open. But let me know in the comments if the audio's coming in clear, if the guitar, the vocals needs to be turned up. Please give me some feedback as we go along. Haven't seen a comment in a while. And oh, Jerry's thumbsing up. And yeah, guys, in the description of the video, there's also a Zoom link so you can join in and I can get live feedback from the audience. We might have a big delay right now, so I don't know what's going on, but it's fun to see everybody's faces. I'll just, I'll move into another song. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you one last time again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. Not gonna make it any other way. My body's aching and my time is at hand. Not gonna make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you one last time again. Well, I've been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on that telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams in flying machines, in pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always knew that I'd see you one last time again. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you come around now. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you, fire and rain now.
Thanks, guys. I'm still getting a couple nerves out after all these technical difficulties. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. I want to go over last week's survey at some point, but before that, and we'll have another song before that, but I want to introduce this week's theme, and this week's theme is wholeness. It's uncovering the wholeness that you already are and recognizing yourself as not being inadequate or lacking in any way. It's something I think about all the time. I think in my life I have motivated myself oftentimes through thoughts of inadequacy. If I only had this, then I could be complete. If I only had this, then I could be complete. And that's a never-ending loop used for motivation in my mind. But lately I've just been accepting all the wonderful things that I already am. And a friend of mine wrote a story recently where the message was, if a river flows, is the canyon already carved? And I like thinking about that in that way. Because, yeah, we can still want, our desire can guide us to where we're going, but not in a sense of I need to be there and be finished, but to feel the flow and know that there's a canyon within each of us. So I want to start the theme of wholeness so we can think about that during the performance. Also, I know a lot of you were here last week and perhaps the week before. You're going to hear a lot of the same songs. I played 3 hours last week, which is a lot of content, and it's taken me a lot of years to learn all these songs, and I don't have a huge repertoire. So, but you know what? I don't think that really matters, because when I go see artists, I pretty much go for like the few songs I know, and then I'm glad to hear the other ones. So who cares if I play my songs again? So on that note, I think I'll play Ride the Train for you guys, because who doesn't want to hear it again? Also, for many of you who weren't here in the last 2 weeks, I think there are some new faces. We got 38 viewers right now, and we're probably picking up some steam. I wrote this song after kind of coming to the realization that I should accept life as it happens instead of trying to steer it all the time, and that we have less control than we think. Our free will isn't the most important thing in the world, and everything in our life doesn't depend on it. This is how I see the world. I'm not here to preach about how you should see it, but I find it very relieving to put less weight on my choices and my free will, and to realize that you're getting somewhere. Kind of like the water is carving the canyon. You're on a train in this life, and if you knew that you were going somewhere and you'd get there, would you fight with the conductor to try to steer it off the tracks all the time, or would you hang out with your friends? And you know what? Eat some caviar in the bar car. And I took 2 really important trips to me on trains, one from Paris to Venice on the Orient Express, and one from Machu Picchu to Cusco on the Hiram Bingham. And they were incredible train rides, world travel, and I experienced a lot of healing in those. And so this song captures those 2 journeys.
Sometimes it feels like there's just so far to go. Why do we seem to put our dreams so goddamn far from home? Don't count the tracks on the schedule at the station. Too many roads and modes of transportation. But you can get there how you'd like, by land, air, or sea. Yeah, you can get there how you'd like, so why not in luxury? And ride the train. Window movies flash along the way. Let your worries clear, there's no need to steer the tracks have all been laid. So ride the train. Welcome aboard, check your baggage at the door. Or would you rather bring your history than your very favorite fantasy? You can hop from car to car with a spoon of caviar. Oh, no more maps to figure out. You are free to move about, 'cause in the dining car there's an open bar and your name's just a game. There's a 3-piece band with 100 grand and it's your turn to entertain. So ride the train. 5-star service all along the way. Let your worries clear, there's no need to steer. The tracks have all been laid. So ride the train. But if B has got your dream and A is where you are, you can choose economy or a first class railway car. So ride the train. Luxury is waiting in your brain. Let your worries clear, there's no room for fear. This life was meant for play. So ride the train. Ooh. Now we're picking up steam. It's getting smoother. I turned my headphones up. I'm a little quiet on my end, I guess. So real quick, guys, I wanted to walk you through last week's survey. So, last week, some of you, about 11 of you, took an online survey. And I've got some of the results that I want to show you because it's really cool to see what you guys said. Oh, gotta go back into this. This whole reset was pretty tough. I had to turn my computer on and off. Okay. Let's go and link this thing. Guys, can you see this survey? Pretty cool. All right, so to talk about these things real quick, I asked you, are there aspects of social distancing that you're grateful for? And you guys had some awesome responses, like building support and friendships virtually, forces us to be most creative. This response was amazing. I don't know who gave this one, but I loved it. Slowing down of everybody's bodies. You know, a permission slip to be at home doing whatever weird stuff I feel like doing. Also, the subject of conversations with friends has shifted in really interesting ways. Lots of talk about death, creativity, ideas, human potential from hardship. This person's having great conversations. I love this response. There are so many great responses here. Let's see, we also asked, how can we increase our sense of community? You guys had some good ideas, nourishing creative projects together. That's kind of what I talked about with that creativity festival, online creativity festival. Maybe we'll talk about that in a little bit more.
Encouragement. Looks like you're doing it. There was a pretty funny commenter. We'll move. People like this idea. We're going to nurture that in a bit. What aspects of the show are you grateful for? Some people like the little gems of wisdom. A lot of people like the songs, the music, and the thoughtful interludes. People liked my beard. Isn't that great? And I especially liked, how did people choose to express their gratitude today? You know, a lot of you guys Venmo'd me last week. That was awesome. This person decided to journal about it, which I love. This person saw that dancing, singing, doing the Venmo, all of this stuff. This was great. Some people talk to me through here. What's up, Sarah? I'll give you a shout out now. And I loved the response here on what would make you love this live stream show even more. Well, someone said, incorporate some sort of spinning wheel. I like that person's response. That's pretty funny. And of course, you guys loved my beard. You guys gave it an 88. I thought I capped the thing off at 69, but you guys gave it an 88, which is great. And then how does my beard make you feel? It's a three-way tie between home, naked of the face, and ravenous. A few of you also didn't notice, 2 of you. Whoop. All right, enough of that. We'll get to the next survey after a few questions. Guys, there is also another survey in the description with important questions that we'll talk about during the show. Maybe we'll get some real-time survey feedback. But for now, song requests. Oh, we're going to go into Bluebird Sky. This is a great song. If only we could get Lily here. She's in the chat rooms. If only we could get her here in the room. Let's get my whistle lips back. Wait, I need to introduce this song really quick. I wrote this with Lily Hormel when we were up in Park City this winter. It's a new song of mine, relatively, and it's very sweet and lovely, and it's about the joy that you feel in the harsh winter when the skies open up and it's just a completely clear day on the slopes. Last night's cold, I'm feeling old. This youth can be exhausting, but the cabin glows and pulls me to my toes. Moments ago, knee deep in snow, how could have I forgotten? When you are here, it all becomes so clear. I get that feeling every time, like sunlight singing in my eyes. So won't you whistle with me, Bluebird Sky? Below can help to show the warmth the fire brings. Days like these I just can't help but sing. And a mountaintop can help you stop to put things in perspective. From way up here it all becomes so clear. I get that feeling every time I stare into your open sky. Oh, won't you whistle with me, Bluebird Sky?
nothing makes me feel alive like whistling to bluebird sky. So won't you whistle with me, bluebird sky? It's almost like a pleasant cry, a teardrop from your bluebird eye. Won't you whistle with me, bluebird sky? Yeah, nothing makes me feel alive like whistling to bluebird skies. Oh, won't you whistle with me, bluebird sky? Woo! I love that one. Thank you, Lily. Thank you for putting up with me down in the basement in Park City, in which we wrote that song. Currently harmonizing my part. Yeah, it sounds so good when Lily sings too. Gosh. All right, let's do another song. We're going to play House of My Soul because I love playing it, and then we're going to talk about The Last Survey, the new one. This is a song by Langhorne Slim. This is a cover. We're kind of rotating back and forth. Hard to put it into words. When I tried, I felt absurd. But you light the rules of my soul, and I tell myself not to lose control. Man, I'll play it slow, but it's hard to do when you're lying like me. I'm a lion like you. You got the hands that I wanna hold. You light the rules to the house of my soul. God damn. Yeah, my friend, he said, you better play it cool. First thing I did was to break that rule. Yes, I'm a fool, should've known better, but there's a pain in my heart and I'm dying to get her. Honey, you got those hands that I wanna hold. You light the rules to the house of my soul. Ba ba da ba 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 da da ba, la da 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 da. Ba ba da ba 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 da da ba, la da 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 da. You light the rooms, you light the room, you light the room to the house of my soul. You got the hands that I wanna hold. You got the hands that I wanna hold. You light the rooms to the house of my soul. La da 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 da, la da da da. Da, 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 da. 'Cause you light the rooms, baby. You light those rooms, baby. You light the roof to the house of my soul. You light the roof to the house of my soul. You got the hands that I wanna hold. You light the roof to the house of my soul. God damn. Woo! All right. How's that sounding out there, guys? Ooh, Brian Edwards. What's up, Brian? That's a songwriter friend of mine from Austin. Very unique style. In the future, when I'd like to have guest appearances, I'd like to have Brian on the show. He's got some great songs. Okay, real quick, we're going to address this week's survey. All right, guys, there's a survey link in the description of this video, and before we go on with the show, I just wanted to remind you guys, the theme of this week's show is your wholeness, your current state of wholeness and completeness. And so I've asked you guys, in what ways are you aware of your wholeness and your completeness? And we've gotten some responses right now. One response, I feel complete when I'm with loved ones. I like to think about this one each day because there's so many things that we have that are incredible that obviously we don't, they say take for granted, but it's just such an amazing thing when you can find an appreciation and a love for all the things that you're already complete in, and to realize that your desires are part of your completeness. They're part of your aesthetic. You have a growing aesthetic of what you see as beautiful and what you want in your life. And that's all things you own too. When you see someone do something beautiful, and maybe sometimes it's something that you attach to your own identity. You say like, I'm a dancer and that person can dance like that and I can't dance like that. Like, oh, that makes me feel inadequate because I am a dancer who thinks that's beautiful and I can't do it. But the thing is that everything of beauty, that's all a judgment of ugliness and beauty. That's all a judgment, and only you can place those qualities on it. So when you see something that's beautiful, that's just you getting a glimpse at what you're capable of seeing as beautiful. So you own that. When someone does something absolutely tremendous and beautiful, you can't be envious of it. You can just say, wow, I'm so much more than I knew. That's a perspective that I find very beneficial and has changed my life. One, I'm not the only person on this planet. We're all a collection of people. This is all part of your reality. And when you get to see something that makes you so incredibly in wonder of its beauty, it's a real pity if that is something that you say, oh, I don't own that, it's not part of me. Because one, that's not true. In my assessment, the judgment of beauty is only up to you. So that is your beauty that you're seeing and experiencing. And you are everyone around you. And that's just a glimpse at how amazing your aesthetic truly is, about how amazing the world is and how beautiful it can be. Okay, enough of that. We'll do another song. And then, I guess I should have gone back to here. Maybe, no, here. Look, multiple camera angles. Another song. I know you guys know these songs, but we're just going to keep playing them, so I'm going to play Brooklyn. We've got, how many people are watching right now? 43. That's pretty great. Oh, I forgot to make an announcement. If you guys haven't subscribed to my page, the only reason I ask that you do that is because if I get 100 subscribers, I can change my URL. And that way, I don't have to send out these crazy links with all these cap-sensitive letters. I can just send out youtube.com/The Why Guy Show or Wyatt Rogers. All right, I had a song in mind. Yeah, one of my own. It's called Brooklyn. I wrote this song at a park in Greenpoint, which is a neighborhood in the borough of Brooklyn,
New York. And I had an amazing time in that city, really energized me. I was coming off a great, successful, healing summer, and I came to the conclusion that I was at the point in my life where it felt good to break my rules and be bad, so to speak. It was really refreshing, and so I wrote this song. And normally I don't give this part of the intro until after, but I think I want to give it tonight. I wrote just the hook, the chorus, and I was like, man, that's good. It's bad, it's minor, it's awesome. How am I going to compete with that with a verse? Like, I shouldn't compete with it. That's going to be really hard. What if I wrote a really not compelling verse that was also positive, just like doing all the right things, and major keys, positive feeling, and it was just not satisfying. And then there was this slight pre-chorus that kind of gets a little darker, and it's like, oh, I think I'm aware that this isn't satisfying, just like being good isn't satisfying right now. And then the hook comes and hits. So you're about to experience that. I think I nailed that, but I have to live with a, not so compelling, kind of boring first verse. So here it is, Brooklyn.
Done away with all the bad, feeling good about being good. Can't help but to be glad when doing what I should. But now I wince at what I see. What is this haunting me? Brooklyn, I am shaking. You make me feel like misbehaving. Brooklyn, I've been too good for too long. Oh, I've been so good, but no fun. And now it's time I taste a bad one. Brooklyn, I've been too good for too long. Wanted to be back, never thought I ever would. But I can't keep holding back, being bad is feeling so damn good. I'm done with knowing how to be. And now I must have what I see. Brooklyn, I am shaking. You make me feel like misbehaving. Brooklyn, I've been too good for too long. I've been so good, but no fun. And now it's time I taste the bad one. Brooklyn, I've been too good for too long. Oh, oh, oh. good for too long. Wow. Not only did my headphones slip off during that, but out of the corner of my eye, someone walked by Abby on the Zoom channel in a one-piece swimsuit, which was kind of surprising to see. All right, guys, headphones back on. We got 45 of you guys in here. If anyone's new, look at that. Wow, it's like a whole minute delay. You guys just started clapping at the end of the song. Wow. Ooh, wow, fun. Guys, if you have a chance to be in this Zoom meeting, it's fun to watch you guys. It's tough to get feedback because it's like really delayed, but it's still really cool to know y'all are out there. If anybody has some requests of songs that they know I know, that would be cool. We're going to real quick go to the survey. And we're going to talk about the next question, which is, what should my official artist name be? What should my official artist name be? And I have to make a decision soon because luckily for me, I have gotten to have my first song professionally recorded. I've been working with my friend Anthony Brandt, and we've been making some very sweet music together. And the time is coming to where that song needs to be released to Spotify and have distribution all over iTunes and whatnot, what have you. But I need to officially pick an artist name, and I'm kind of at odds with that. I'm not sure what it should be. Maybe just my name, Wyatt Rogers. Got a pretty cool name. Sometimes I go by Y Guy. It's my longest lasting nickname. Wyatt Black. My full name is Wyatt Austin Black Rogers, as you can see on there. Oh, the question's kind of gone. I wanted you to see the options, but let's see. My legal name is Wyatt Austin Black Rogers. And so I'm looking for some feedback on what parts of that maybe should be combined. Should I just go by Wyatt Rogers? Should I go by my nickname Y Guy? Should it just be Wyatt? Why? If you guys want to submit some responses, it looks like we're tied between Wyatt Rogers, Y Guy, and Wyatt Black. We've gotten 3 responses total. And now is a good time. I think there's enough people here. I'd like to give you guys a sneak peek at that song. You guys are about to get a little treat. I'm going to play the production, the studio production of Uncertainly for you guys. And I'd love to know what you guys think about it. So put some comments in the comment box after hearing it. And yeah, this is a special treat because I'm probably not going to release it for a little bit, at least a week, but maybe until I have a few more tracks. So without further ado, smallest version of my... Here it comes. The smallest version of myself, he knew the right from the wrong. He was a virgin who was certain, but not all of that is gone. Oh, whipped to the chest, so I had to let go. Saw the serpent in my mouth, what he knew I did not know. Skeptical of words regardless where they are from, but respectful of the place from which they all have come. And now I'm honest but uncertain, and I think you'll agree that every honest man is certain of his uncertainty. Certainly. 'cause I didn't know. Could you believe that someone told me mental health was a vogue? Would you believe me if I told you that someone told me so? Could you believe? At least I'm certain that I'm happy and just so full of life. But then I wonder why I'm running into all these snakes at night. I guess I don't know much about myself or anyone else, but I won't think twice to tell you all about yourself. Every honest man is certain of his uncertainty, which makes me honestly uncertain of just what honesty means. I guess I don't know. Twice a day that money is real, and I try to be respectful, but it's just not how I feel. How I feel. Everything's a myth, oh mama, didn't you know? But you don't and probably won't, so maybe we should get off this phone. I won't call home, but I am honestly uncertain of just what to believe. He's still so honestly uncertain of just what honesty means. So mama, I'm sorry, thought you ought to know. Don't you start to worry, 'cause I am coming home. I'm coming home.
Well, guys, what'd you think? Pretty fun, huh? I love it. I love the way it came out. The genre, I'm calling it saloon dance folk. The piano in it is my favorite part. It just happened when we were at the studio that the producer, Anthony, his friend Nolan was in there, who's just absolutely perfect on the piano. And I just told him what I wanted, and it was just like, well, oh, here it is. And it was just perfect, and it fell in, and it was awesome. So that whole experience was really great, and I learned a ton from it. And now I can go forward and produce all the other songs that I've been writing and you guys have been loving. Also, call attention, wardrobe change. Yeah, I went to last week's, but I added this hat. I got this hat in Morocco. It's a nice hat. I think for comparison, maybe I play you guys Uncertainly acoustic, and you see if, the differences between the acoustic version and the production version and how those unfold. Because there was a lot of choices we made in the production. I really wanted it to have this clapping, like jam band in a old Western saloon kind of feel, but it's got those lyrics that really need to push through the song about I don't know anything. So I'm gonna play you guys Uncertainly acoustic right now. The smallest version of myself, he knew the right from the wrong. He was a virgin who was certain, but not all of that is gone. A bull whip to the chest, so I had to let go. Saw the serpent in my mouth, what it knew I did not know. And now I'm skeptical of words regardless where they are from, but
respectful of the place from which they all have come. And now I'm honest but uncertain, and I think you'll agree that every honest man is certain of his uncertainty. Certainly, 'cause I didn't know. Someone told me mental health was in vogue. Would you believe me if I told you that someone told me so? Could you believe? At least I'm certain that I'm happy and so full of life. But then I wonder why I'm running into all these snakes at night. I guess I don't know much about myself or anyone else, but I won't think twice to tell you all about yourself. 'Cause every honest man is certain of his uncertainty, which makes me honestly uncertain just what honesty means. Honestly, I guess I don't know. Tells me twice a day that money is real, and I try to be respectful, but it's just not how I feel. How I feel. Everything's a myth, oh mama, didn't you know? But you don't and probably won't, so maybe we should get off this phone. I won't call home, but I am honestly uncertain of just what to believe, and still so honestly uncertain just what honesty means. So mama, I am sorry, thought you ought to know. Don't you start to worry, 'cause I am coming home. I'm coming home. Right, let's see. People stoked on the song, the wardrobe change. Whew. That is a didgeridoo behind me. You guys want to see if we can get a drone out of it rather quick? I think that sounded pretty good on the mic back there. Maybe tilt it back just a little more. Little didge beatbox here. Little didge interlude. Who doesn't love a nice didge break?
So last week, somebody asked, it would be great if you could incorporate mindfulness into the show. And I agree. It would be great. So this is my little attempt at incorporating mindfulness into the show. To me, mindfulness is just absorbing the present moment through all of your senses and to noting them and to blocking off that prefrontal cortex judgment, but just expanding your awareness into each of them. And so the intro into mindfulness that I'd like to offer, or the opportunity, is to notice how you're feeling right now. How does the music make you feel? How does contributing to this, how does sitting on your couch make you feel? I like to incorporate mindfulness into my songwriting and playing with, like, what do I actually feel like a new sensation in my gut when I hit these chords? Like, when I play that, how does that sound? How does that feel in my ears and in my body? And where does that make me want to go? Does it make me want to go over here or back over here? And sometimes you can play really wonderfully dissonant things like that resolve quite nicely. And we're back to home. And so incorporating mindfulness into music is something wonderful. I think music is so universal and healing because we can all sit there and say, you know, there's a song that has moved me. There's a song that I've just like have so much energy from or release so much emotion from. And the window into how music can influence you can grow and grow and grow just by putting some more attention to how it affects you and how it influences you, and to go down those pathways of your expanding aesthetic. I'm going to play a little Father John Misty, Chateau Lobby, because he does a good job of walking down those chords. Emma eats bread and butter like the Queen would have ostrich and cobra wine. We'll have satanic Christmas Eve and play piano on the chateau lobby. I've never done this, baby, be gentle, it's my first time. I've got you inside. People are boring, but you're something else completely. Damn, let's take our chances. I wanna take you in the kitchen, rip off that wedding dress someone was probably murdered in. So bourgeoisie to keep waiting. Dating for 20 years just feels pretty civilian. And I've never thought that once in my whole life. You are my first time. People are boring, but you're something else I can't explain. You'll take my last name. First time you let me stay the night despite your home rules. You took off early to go cheat your way through film school. You left a note in your perfect script. Stay as long as you'd like. I haven't left your
I've hated all the same things as somebody else. Since I remember what's going on for, what are you doing for your whole life? How about forever? Little Father John Mystery. Yeah, that's not a bad name for him. Father John Misty right there. Guys, I wanted to read you a poem I wrote this week about wholeness, about feeling the wholeness within me. I was out, I climbed Camelback Mountain this week. I did it barefoot, actually, all the way to the top. Then I wore shoes on the way down. And let's switch this camera so you can watch me read. Actually, you know what? Yeah, sure. Why don't you watch me read? I've been thinking quite a bit about recognizing my wholeness and how each accomplishment you make that you feel whole again is really like polishing a mirror to see the wholeness you had the whole time, things you had access to the whole time. And the more I write music, the more I'm able to sense into this, the more I'm able to see I wasn't changed by the fact that I just wrote that song and loved it or didn't like it. I just got to see more of myself. But I was whole the whole time. And this poem tries to capture that. The parts of me I cannot, it's called Home. I'll start over. The parts of me I cannot see have always been, will always be. My songs and tales, myths and trips, only mirrors I polish. No melody or character has given me more soul. No money trip accomplishment can add to what is whole. They help me see the rest of me, the parts I thought I was without. But rest assured, no polished words pour wholeness from their spout. This completeness more than adequate, endless depth and width. I've never been without an ounce or short a single breath. It's never left nor just shown up, neither shrunk or even grown. It's endless, boundless, infinite, indivisible, the whole. It's everywhere at every time and nowhere never was. It's God, the Tao, the universe, but I like to call it love. And I like to sing and swim in it. It helps me feel my soul. But damn it, if I always knew, I'd never left my home. I've always been this whole. Ooh, that's Home. That was originally meant to be a song, and sometimes they just keep going, and maybe it will inspire a song, or chunks of it will be a song soon. I'd like to hear that one. But also, I'll say the same thing I said last week. If you are a visual artist and you want to contribute or take some of my work and make it your own and make it prettier, I'd love for anyone to animate, draw images, or to make the text very pretty, to make these poems something that are visually stimulating as well. Okay, and I think this is a good time maybe to go back to the survey real quick and say what the next question is. This is, guys, I know you've noticed, I pretty much try and text all of you. Other people get messages from my good friend Nick Schuler, and then people share, and I really appreciate that. But I think there's got to be a better way, because I spend like an hour and a half trying to text everybody, and I know I fall so short of that each week. So I'm wondering if you guys have any preferences on forms of communication in which I can let you know about events like this and song releases. My favorite would be an email list.
I put this thing up there about like, I'm not really privy to social media apps, but I'm cool with anything. Whatever works and whatever can help me get in contact with you guys to have fun events like this and to share what I've been working on. So if you guys notice, there is a survey in the description. If you want to take it, looks like we've gotten 3 responses here. 2 people think I should let you guys know through Instagram. 1 person says email list. Yeah, so just let me know. Let me know what works best for you guys. Okay, back to the big cam. And see some comments. All right, another song, another day, another song. Let's get the kazoo in here. Let's play some Walter Mitty. All right. This song is by Walter Mitty and his Makeshift Orchestra, a kid from Orange County who is a great songwriter, very angsty, very obviously depressed, but he has some great lyrics for, I think, the millennial generation.
Hey, you got some sun today, and on my handlebars you look great. I really mean it, 'cause no one's got moves like that and grace like that through all the panic. Claire, will you sing with me? 'Cause Claire, when you sing, you sound like a southern girl in Sunday dress. I wanna kiss you, I need to calm down. I wanna be a good American boy. Well, sin follows me wherever I go. I need to concentrate, get my hands on some Ritalin and plan my days constructive and legitimate and go only places I feel comfortable. My grandpa fought in World War II. Here I am afraid to leave my room. I've seen your sad family and my sad family and all of the places between. I promised myself long ago I'd never try that. I cut out to be a good American boy. Well, sin follows me and all my friends. Hurry, Grandpa, I'm gonna need ya to get me through this phase. With the heart of California and the second grade, so maybe I should waste time, enjoy the sunshine. So many reasons I can't escape. I could never put the words to the way I'm feeling. Milk and cookies will help me escape. so that's what I'll do.
Woo! Little Walter Mitty, little kazoo, guys. Guess we'll just put the kazoo down there. I want to quickly pull up the lyrics to a song I'm not so certainly about. And, oh, actually, even better, I think I already have that done. All notes. All right. Let's see if I can just pull this one out.
I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, I've never seen a man who looks so all alone, and could you use a little company? And if you pay the right price, your evening could be nice, but you can go and send me on my way. I said, you're such a sweet young thing, why do you do this to yourself? She looked at me, and this is what she said: all there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. Ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, I can't slow down, I can't hold back. Oh, you know, I wish I could. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Not even 15 minutes later, after walking down the street, when I saw the shadow of a man creep out of sight. Then he swept up from behind, he put a gun up to my head. He made it clear he wasn't looking for a fight. Said, give me all you got, I want your money, not your life. But if you try to make a move, I won't think twice. I told him, you can have my cash, but first you know I gotta ask, what made you wanna live this kind of life? Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, you can't slow down, I can't hold back. Oh, you know, I wish I could. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
Kazoo solo and scroll.
And I was sitting in my house, the day was winding down and coming to an end. And so I turned on the TV and flipped it over to the news, and what I saw I almost couldn't comprehend. I saw a preacher man in cuffs, he'd taken money from the church. He made his life just dollar bills. But even still I can't say much, because you know we're all the same. Oh yes, we all seek out to satisfy those thrills. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. Ain't nothing in this world for free. You know I can't slow down, I can't hold back. Oh, you know, I wish I could. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
That went all right. Still learning all the lyrics to that one. But, yeah. Had some fun with that. Let's see. I didn't know I was going to do this today. I didn't really think so. And then I got a couple texts like, oh, why? Come on, why not? And then I was like, all right, cool. Let me put like sort of an agenda together maybe. And I'll build another survey. And I'll try and actually get that intro from Carl. What an intro from Carl. Wow. If you guys were here for that, such a comforting voice. He read a poem that I wrote. Not a poem, it's sort of a poem though. It was a response to my middle school alumni magazine asking for a bio on me, and I gave one that could not be topped. Thanks, Carl, for that. I want to thank everybody. We're not totally done yet here, but I just want to say thanks for everyone who was out here last week and who stuck around tonight for 30 minutes of technical difficulties that resolved itself with an internet reset and a computer restart. So that was not fun, and it kind of threw off a lot of the vibe for me. But now I think we've recovered. I think we've recovered quite a bit. And I like having this Zoom. Sometimes it's distracting, but it's really great to see my friends over here. Some of them, sitting on a phone. The boys at the hedge, chilling. I see you boys. I see Bijah's mustache from here. Yeah, it's really fun. And also, I love seeing names in the chat room for the show, like people who I didn't even know were going to attend, like Cassie Kelly. How great is it to see that? Awesome. My mom is requesting Ride the Train. Mama, we played that one. Real quick, that does bring me to another important question in the survey, which is, help me pick which songs to produce next in order of priority. So guys, I've got these other songs that I think are pretty quality here, and you guys seem to like them too. I'm looking for some feedback on what you guys want produced first. Looks like we got Ride the Train is the number one right now with amazingly 8 votes. Although it's not to the bar at 8, so it looks like a half vote. Weird. Ride the Train, and then a 3-way tie between Brooklyn, Nest, and Help in All Directions. So I'm going to do Ride the Train next in the studio. That should be coming up pretty soon here. Thank you guys for the feedback. I think if more of you guys gave me some feedback, looks like only 4 people answered this one. If you go on the survey and let me know which songs you want recorded next, I'm thinking I want at least 3 songs, ideally more than that, before I put anything on Spotify to give the people what they want and not just a little tease of it like I gave you guys tonight. Thanks for listening to Uncertainly. I think it sounds great too. But if you guys want to go and give your input on what I should record next, or if you want me to play any of these, it looks like I should probably play Nest. I haven't played that one yet, and I definitely need to practice it. So, moving on. I'm going to play you Nest, which is a song that I wrote. I started in November and then finished in February. I told the story last week, but I'll give a quick refresher. I was feeling really great, doing a lot of fun things, and then I had to go on a round of antibiotics, and then my gut got really messed up again, and all of a sudden I found myself being worried about things that were totally unlike me to worry, and I also I did give myself some reason to worry. I'm not working. I'm retired, guys. Just an update. But I was feeling that, I was crashing at people's houses of the kindness of all my friends from Austin and going back and forth across the country from wedding to wedding to wedding, which was super fun, but I ended up getting sick and tired, and I just started getting worried, and I thought that maybe this was all in my gut, and I had learned from the last 2.5 years of dieting and autoimmune diseases that, there's a lot of influence of the gut over your mood, and it just felt like all the worry I had in that time in November was coming from there, but I couldn't know until I figured that out, and my way of figuring that out is by fasting. So I hunkered down in my old room at my buddy's house and put my phone away, put my computer away, put all my books away, and just grabbed my guitar, and for 4 days I didn't eat any food, I drank some water, and I just journaled and wrote songs. And on the second night, I was feeling horrible still. And I felt like, you know what, I need to figure this out, so I need to make myself a nest. And I've made myself this nest, and I just need to weather out this storm in my gut to figure it out. And lo and behold, I did, eventually. The next day, I just felt fantastic, and I was like, I can't believe I worried about that stuff. But out of it came this angsty song. Ooh. All right, we lost a couple things there.
back and forth from coast to coast. I ain't really got a home, no place left to call my own. I'm so alone. What the hell happened to me? When did all the color leave? My poor heart, it used to sing. It used to sing. Now it screams. So a nest is what I made. Gonna rest away my pain. Quiet down, I can't understand this screaming beating's meaning. So a nest is where I'll stay. Now awake with devil's breath, I notice that I smile less. I worry that I'm not my best. It hurts my chest. What the hell do people mean? All this pain will set me free. All this pain will set you free. Hard to believe it's what I need. So a nest is what I made. Gonna rest away my pain. Quiet down, I can't understand this screaming beating's meaning. So a nest is where I'll stay. Yeah, nest is what I made. Gonna rest away my pain. Quiet down, I can't understand this screaming beating's meaning. So a nest is what I made. Yeah, a nest is what I made. I'm a mess, if I must say. Won't be long till I starve these demons. I won't feed them. Until then, I'm here to stay. This nest is where I'll stay. Woo! Nest! Guys, I have got to take off this heavy leather jacket. I don't know what's happening here, but Arizona is getting super hot already. Because it's probably like 89. It's not even that hot. It's just super hot in here. Okay, jacket's off. Hope you're happy. Let's see. All right. I don't know how much more I've got on the agenda here. We've got an agenda. My mom thinks we should record Bluebird Sky. I love you, Mom. Guys, I think that I'm going to play you guys one more. And if you guys want to submit requests for that, it could be any one of my originals. It could be the dirty one. It could be Help in All Directions to Bring Us Home. It could be Maybe's Come and Go. Or wait, not that one. That one's too old. I forgot how to play that one. It could be Some Sundays These Days. It could be Teenage Dirtbag again. It could be What's Up. You know, lots of different songs to pick and choose from. But I'm going to take one last song from you guys and call it at 2 hours, but really like an hour and a half. Oh, one quick thing before that.
Guys, I wanted to show you. Look at how cool that is. Those are all the pictures that you guys sent last week. Last week, screaming success, super fun. I had a great time. We played for 3 hours, just kept getting more and more and more fun. And a lot of you guys sent me these pictures that you guys put me up on the big screen, which was really cool to see, you know? I loved that. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I know some of you guys have me on the big screen tonight, so would love to get more of that. Also, everyone who tuned in last week and this week, thank you so much. Last week's theme was gratitude, and I couldn't be more grateful for how that experience went and the fact that you guys wanted me to do this again this week. I will say I'd like to produce more entertainment for you guys and get more of a preparation for it, because I didn't think I was going to do it today, but I'm really grateful for the fact that you guys wanted some more of it. I'm super grateful for all the tips you guys sent, for the thoughts, the text messages. They really mean a lot. I'm so excited to be doing this, writing songs and telling stories and collecting, some wisdom and insights and sharing them in a group experience with you guys. I thought the Zoom was really fun tonight, and I know I can see a bunch of you guys having fun in there while you go along. So I just want to say thanks. Thanks for participating. Thanks for filling out the surveys if you do. Thank you for having an interest in my music and connecting with it. And hopefully I can bring more of that to you guys. So just saying, I really love all you guys, and thanks a ton for that. We got one last song, The Apology of the Chills. Oh my gosh, I wish I knew how to play that one. Help in All Directions for sure. Teenage Dirtbag. All right, guys. We're going to give you both. We're going to give you Teenage D and then Help in All Directions. Because you guys have spoken and said you want a little Teenage D, which is weird. Jerry is talking to the camera in front of her like she's so confused about what's happening. I can see you guys in the Zoom. Woo. Teenage D. Let's make sure this is tuned. Yeah, we're good.
Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour. Oh, how she rocks in Keds and tube socks. But she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh. Her boyfriend's a dick. He brings a gun to school and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block and he drives an IROC, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh. Oh yeah, dirtbag. Oh yeah, 'cause she doesn't know what she's missing. she doesn't know what she's missing. Man, I feel like mold. It's prom night and I am lonely, lo and behold. She's walking over to me, this must be fake. My lip starts to shake. Why does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about me? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you. Ooh. Oh yeah, dirtbag. She doesn't know what she's missing. Oh yeah, dirtbag. She doesn't know what she's missing. Ooh, la, la, la.
Woo! Teenage D!
Wait, did the video go out? Oh, I hope not. The video wasn't working. Maybe it was something else I was referring to. Anyways, we close with a prayer of sorts. Guys, most of you know this song. Let's see how many of you are left in here. 34. Thank you, guys. 34 of you still in here. That's awesome. If you guys, I guess remind you, if anyone hasn't subscribed to my channel yet, just please subscribe so I can get to 100. I think we were at 78 before this. I've got no clue where we're at right now. If we're already at 100, who cares? But if you guys could subscribe if you haven't yet, so I can get to 100, so I can have my own URL, so I can stop sending out the case-sensitive stuff, that would be awesome. Also, if you guys liked what you heard tonight, please share it with your friends. These videos are up on YouTube permanently. They immediately get archived. So all of last week's 3 hours are on there. Share them with your friends. Go through them. I'm gonna put the links in for each song when they start, so you guys can click through those. You know, if you found Help in All Directions last week very healing, share it with people. I personally, you know, I love the song and the story, and I want as many people to hear it as possible. And I can't wait to produce that and send that around. But honestly, share it. Let your friends know. Send the songs. I just heard a little ding. Another Venmo. Thank you, guys. If you liked what you saw tonight, too, send a Venmo. Send a little tip. Would appreciate that, too. All right, guys. Here's a quick story. I'm going to talk about the Help in All Directions story briefly, in the sense of, I want to talk about Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian spirituality tradition in which you take responsibility for everything in your reality as if it was your own. And you approach it all with the same 4 sentences. Thank you, I love you, please forgive me, and I'm sorry. And you do that because your judgments, you don't know what's good or bad, truly. You don't know what good can come of something you think is bad and what bad can come of something you think is good. And it's best to just assimilate all of that as a part of you. And so you can approach all of that with those sentences, those same 4 concepts of gratitude, thank you, forgiveness, you know, please forgive me for what I see is wrong or what I see is good. I'm sorry. I apologize. I take ownership and responsibility for anything that I feel may have done harm, or that any harm that I see that's a part of my reality. You know, it helps dissolve the self like that a bit, to see that we're all an interacting system. And the last one, I love you. And truly showing love for everything around there. You know, I talked about this week's theme being wholeness. And I think Ho'oponopono is a doorway into wholeness by seeing that everything is in motion and everything is an interacting system. Let yourself dissolve into the other and go back and forth and feel the difference between those two sides and feel the freedom in flowing in between, defining things as not you and accepting things that aren't you as you, and letting the you dissolve and feeling the whole from everybody. I find it tremendously helpful to experience this through my dreams. If someone is mad at me in my dreams, I can't blame them. I can only notice that, wow, I have an expectation that I've formed of that person to be mean to me. It's very easy to see in your dreams how all the actions are the consequence of your own mind. But truly, I believe that on a scale, in our waking lives, this is the same. It's our reality, and it's how we interpret it and our role in it. And with that, because most of you do know the Help in All Directions story, and if you don't, you can go back to last week's. I actually isolated out. It's on the YouTube channel. I'm going to leave you with the song. I sat in sunshine, and I sat in shade. Been sitting on this mountain 3 nights and 4 damn days. Not a drop of water, not a bite to eat. The trees still ain't talking, and the clouds won't say a thing. Ask to the east for forgiveness, a golden chance to start anew. Look to the south and say I love you. May its red passion be your muse. Oh, to the west, say I am sorry and let it heal all of your blues. And to the north, for goodness, thank you for old white wisdom's piercing truths. Guess I'd expectations of hallucinations of the night. Thought I might see eagles who teach me what's wrong from right. But even though they didn't show, I sure still found help in all directions. Just had to look around. Ask to the east for forgiveness, a golden chance to start anew. Look to the south and say I love you. May its red passion be your muse. Oh, to the west, say I am sorry and let it heal all of your blues. And to the north, for goodness, thank you for old white wisdom's piercing truth. Yeah, I am an angel, but I sure got my vices. We're all the good guys, just sometimes not the nicest. But only through our flaws may we see our true perfection. And if you look around you, you'll find help in all directions. Ask to the east for forgiveness, a golden chance to start anew. Look to the south and say I love you. May its red passion be your muse. Oh, to the west, say I am sorry and let it heal all of your blues. And to the north,
Jesus, thank you for old white wisdom's piercing truths. We've all got problems, that's what they say. Those who seek are sure to find the way. Be it disease or trouble, showing your affection. Just look around you, you'll find love in all directions. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for Venmoing. Thanks for putting up with all the technical difficulties and being true friends and just, loving me for whatever happens. At least that's what I feel, guys. I feel it. So I love you all. Feel your wholeness. And if you want to collaborate or help out with the show in any way, please let me know and take the survey and just know I love you guys.